Good morning, Woodmont UCC. It's February, and for our Good Trouble moment, I thought I'd like to share how Black History Month came to be. Growing up, Black history was not something that was integrally part of my schooling. While I was educated about slavery and several famous African Americans like Martin Luther King, there really wasn't an effort as a whole to talk about the Black American experience. This is just one of the reasons why Black History Month continues to be so important. The Black experience is central to our history as a nation, and to not understand it is to miss out on how it impacted us in the past and continues to do so in the present day. The events grew out of Negro History Week, the brainchild of writer and historian Carter G. Woodson. The son of formerly enslaved parents, Woodson was born in 1875, and he taught himself the basics of reading and math. He worked as a sharecropper during his childhood to help support his family. Later, he earned enough tuition to attend high school and graduate in less than 2 years. Woodson would go on to graduate from the University of Chicago with a master's degree, and he was the second Black man to earn a PhD from Harvard. Woodson believed that young African Americans were not being taught enough of their own heritage and the achievements of their ancestors. He said those who have no record of what their forebears have accomplished lose the inspiration which comes from the teaching of biography and history. And so in 1915, Woodson worked to found the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History, an organization dedicated to researching and promoting achievements by Black Americans and other peoples of African descent. Woodson's organization struggled to meet the great demand for course materials and other resources. As a result, the organization formed branches all across the country. In 1926, Woodson sent out a press release announcing the first Negro History Week, which was intended to showcase everything students learned about Black history throughout the school year. He chose the second week of February to coincide with the birthdays of Frederick Douglass, the famed abolitionist who escaped from slavery, and President Abraham Lincoln, who formally abolished slavery. But Woodson never viewed the study of Black history as something that could be confined to a week. As early as in the 1940s, efforts began to expand the week of public celebration of African American heritage and achievements into a longer event. This shift had already begun in some locations by 1950, when Woodson suddenly died of a heart attack at home in Washington. With the rise of civil rights and Black power movements in the 1960s, young African Americans on college campuses were becoming increasingly conscious of the historic dimensions of their experience. Younger members of the organization urged it to change with the times, including the official shift to a month-long celebration of Black history. And in 1976, on the 50th anniversary of the first Negro History Week, the association officially made the shift to Black History Month. Since then, every U.S. president has issued a proclamation honoring the spirit of Black History Month. This month, I encourage you to find out more about Black history. The organization that Carter G. Woodson started continues to provide information and programs about Black history and is known today as the Association for the Study of African American Life and History. Additionally, there are many other resources like the Smithsonian National Museum of African American History and Culture, our local libraries, and PBS, which will broadcast several programs this month, including one called The Black Church. These organizations and programs give us all an opportunity to celebrate achievements of African Americans and better understand their central role in U.S. history.